So guys, if you want to see how I made this amazing peppered snail sauce, guys, this was so yummy, succulent. You can have this with rice, or you can have this with red plantains, or you can just eat it like that with some fries and stuff like that. If you want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned, guys. So first things first, I will just wash my snails. These are really fresh snails, and actually they're little shells or like little fragments of the shells of the snail, on it. So I need to make sure that I get rid of it. So guys, I'm rinsing it over and over and over and over again. I'll make sure that there is no slime in this at all. Mind you that I don't have like the very fresh snails. If I had that, or if I had the very fresh ones that I had to deshell them myself, that would be like a total different ball game. But because I got this and it was already, let me say, fresh and the shell out, I'll just go ahead and start rinsing. I'll make sure that I don't have any particles, guys. This is a continuous process. Like, I'm just like kind of germophobic is sometimes, especially when it comes to food. I'm adding my salt in there and I'm going to wash it. Guys, if you look at this snail at this point, you think it's clean, but wait and see what, the salt will do to it. If you are very keen, rather, if you are very keen, you realize that the water is changing color. It's like brownish in color and stuff like that. So I'll just go ahead and cut some of, like the intestines and some of the tentacles, and I'm going to try to cut or like part it in the middle, open it up and then cut it. Guys, use a chopping board. You don't want to cut your hand. So I'm just doing this maybe because I don't know if I was being lazy or I was tired, but one thing I know for sure, guys, is that I just wanted to cut it, and because I was already doing everything in there, I didn't want to go back to the camera or this tripod and like hold it, and try to move it around with my hands, because I was already like cleaning that. So guys, I will just go ahead and keep doing that. I'll cut every, like, I'm going to partition every like snail that has already been deshelled. I'll cut in the middle, and when I'm done doing that, I will rinse it over and over and over again. I actually raised my my pan rather, because I realized that at the bottom of it there were some of these shells, like the little shells, fragments of it were really at the bottom. So I don't want that in there. So like I said, guys, I will keep rinsing over and over. Make sure you rinse really good and the water is clear. So I've been rinsing and you see the water is clear right now, but I'm not done like cleaning it yet. If you have alum, you can put it there, but I think they already put the alum when they cleaned it the first time. I don't even have that, but I'm going to use my lemon. Feel free to use your lime, and I'll take like the skin of it and just scrub my snail, and scrub it and take out any slime, if at all there's any. Guys, feel free to use your lime, but to me, I think that the lemon does a better job than lime. But if you don't have lemon, use your lime rather, like I said. So guys, I'm putting my salt, my nor cubes, and I'm adding my like onion, and I'm also going to add my snails in the pot. This is how it looks like. And guys, I'm telling you, your life will never be the same again if you do this, like for real, guys. So make sure that the water is like boiling water, like it should already be boiling, before you even think of like putting it in there. Don't put that snail in cold water. Put it in boiling, like it should be boiling, guys. If I say boiling, I mean boiling. Let it be boiling and you will enjoy it. So guys, what I need for this thing, I'm gonna need my, while that is boiling, I'll need my onions, my green pepper, or my green onions rather, my tomatoes, red bell pepper, garlic, and my nor cubes. And in this bowl, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and add my garlic powder. I'll go ahead and add my ginger powder in there as well. I'm just doing the measurements in here to like save time. I'm putting like little curry powder, just a pinch of it, and I'll keep doing repeating it, you know. So that's my thyme. I'm gonna add my thyme in there. So the next seasoning is kind of like optional. You can put this thyme or you can't. If like, it's up to you. Whatever flavor you want in there, it's up to you guys. That's my soya seasoning. I just want to put it there because I want, you know, some kind of smoky and like African kind of vibes in there too, guys. That's optional, but you don't have to put it. And my definitely my pepper. So it has been boiling for 5 minutes. I'm not doing it more than 5 minutes, guys. So because it has been boiling for 5 minutes, I just heat up my oil. And guys, definitely I'm just putting it in here. Listen, guys, when you put the oil on high, take it down to like medium heat, let it fry, guys. It has to fry until it's almost like hard rock, like hard like a rock. So I'm turning it, stirring rather, I'm stirring it, you know. It looks like it's burned, but it's not. You just have to like flip over, like you have to make it to really be brown, because if you want this crunchy, this is the way to go. Fry it until it's really really dry, and then I will cover it again. I'm covering it because, you know, it's spilling so much, you know, like it's splashing all over the place, you know, guys. I'm just repeating it. This is how it looks like, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just repeat, flip them over, repeat, and all of that. I'm going to still go ahead and cover it and repeat the same process, guys. It is a continuous process. So when I'm done doing that, right now it's like, okay, it's brown enough. As you can see, guys, I'll take it out. So when I take it out, the next thing that I will be doing is that I'm going to start frying it. I'll let it, you know, the oil rather, I'll allow the oil to be hot to a certain degree, and then boom, I'll start frying my onions, guys. I'm putting my onions in there, and when I put these onions in here, I don't want it to be burnt. I don't want to overcook it. I don't want to undercook it. And I want like that sizzling, like the shwa sound. That sizzling sound is everything. So guys, like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and start stirring occasionally. Like right now, you see the onions are like really soft, like getting soft and soft. So before, because like I said, I don't want the onions to really be burnt, I will keep stirring it from time to time and all of that, guys. Make sure that your heat right now is on medium. It shouldn't be on high, it should be on medium. So I'll stir it really really good, and I will just go ahead, guys, and add my tomatoes. That's the next thing that I'm going to add to it. I'll add my tomatoes in there, stir it. The process, or like I always say, stir your food. You don't want it getting burned. Like, watch it, look at it, because if you leave it unattended, boom, the next thing is you be in trouble. So right now, guys, I'm just adding my Maggi, 2 cubes of Maggi, because I'd boiled my and I'm adding my pepper. So because I boiled my snails and I put salt there, I won't be adding any more salt to these, guys. So I'm just adding everything and stirring, and as you can see, some of the water from the tomatoes is really coming out, and you see everything is like getting softer and softer. So guys, like I said, keep stirring, stir and stir and stir. And I want this to be like spicy. So if you have, you know, like ground pepper at home, or if you have habanero pepper sauce that, you know, you're just having in the fridge, feel free to add it there. But because I just want to show you this other option that you can still use fresh habanero. Feel free, if you really want it super spicy, you can chop it, or if you like, you can just leave them whole and then burst it like that. It will still work, guys. If you have kids, feel free to omit it. I just added my red bell pepper, and I just like boom boom boom, stir and stir and stir, guys. I'm stirring it, and I'll allow it to like simmer for a little bit. My fresh garlic, I had chopped it, and I added it rather to this, you know, the dry sauce mixture. So I put it in there, the dry seasoning, guys, not the dry sauce. That was just a mistake. So guys, I added just a little bit of water, like 3 tablespoons of water to it, just so that it steams, or it's like it's boom boom boom, like it simmers. Guys, and I'll make sure that it doesn't get burned. I'm just repeating this very process of stirring, and everything is getting cooked, everything is being incorporated in there very well, because I want all my seasonings to, you know, get into this fresh vegetables that I'm putting in there, guys. Keep stirring, don't give up. And that, or I'm going to add my green onions to that mixture as well. Add the green onions in there. You know, look at that, the color is beginning to be more greenish. You know, everything, there's reds in there, greens in there, almost like white in there as well, guys. You know, everything is coming together really good. That's my chicken bouillon cubes. I'm adding it in there as well, guys, and I will stir it really good. So when I'm done stirring, I'll add my snails at the end, and I'll mix everything in there. Right now, remember, the snails was like really hard, so mind you, because it was hard, it's gonna cook. Remember, there's some oil, there's little water that is still not yet totally dry. It's gonna make it softer, but you don't want your snail soggy, guys. You want it crunchy. So I'm done doing that, and I'm gonna serve this with rice, guys. This is it. I boiled my rice off camera, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to the side, guys. This food, I was like, I was so excited to see how it turned out. And a little note for you guys: if you are using the like the smoked or the dry snails, soak it in water. You don't have to boil those anyways. You don't have to boil it, it's already dry. Beautiful people, and this is the finished look. Look at how it is, so amazing, beautiful. Look at the colors, it's everything. Try this, guys. It's so simple, it's healthy, because although you had put oil there, you have veggies going on there. Snails are good. It's not like, you know, you dip. It's not, it doesn't have a lot of calories like beef. It's really good. People say that snails rather give blood. I don't know what you think. Have you ever heard about that? Try this, let me know, guys, how it goes for you. Until next time, guys, this is Bella. It's always a pleasure having you around.